Well, Marcus, fantastic win. Now unbeaten in 8. You must be pleased with the performance.
Yes, I think it's a very important statistic. 8 games at home, winning 6, drawing 2. And it was really important we got the win today. Having come so close to beating Port Vale here last time, and then obviously narrowly defeat at Harrogate, it was really important we got back to winning ways, and we did that today. So delighted for the players and staff and everybody involved.
Before we talk about the game, we were just talking off camera there. 6 wins, 2 draws. We're really creating a formidable place at home at the moment.
Yes, and of course, as supporters, when you come to the games, you want to see your team win, and that's what we're doing now. So I'm sure we're making the supporters happy right now. There's definitely a happy dressing room and a really good feel about the place. So delighted.
It was a wild game, just to put it bluntly. Obviously started really fast with Harry getting that initial yellow card and obviously the gaffer getting sent off, but we got straight back in after that and really got our foot on the gas.
Yeah, and then obviously there was a long stoppage in play as well, so I hope Tyrone's okay. I've watched his career closely, so from myself and everybody at the football club, we hope he's okay. Like you said, we had the sending off, and that long period of stoppage as well. So it was a crazy first opening 10 to 15 minutes of the game. And in the first half, it was really difficult conditions. I think you saw both teams really finding it difficult defending that end. But obviously we put them under more pressure second half than I felt they did by having the advantage of the wind and the sun in Connor's eyes. So, no, game of 2 halves, definitely. And I just thought we played the conditions and played the halves better than they did.
Obviously, tough first half, as you mentioned, and a much better second half for us as well. Obviously, Cabs winning that penalty as well and then tucking it away. Yeah,
delighted for Cabs. Obviously, every goal they'll be looking at as a mistake and error by them. But in terms of the way Cabs was anticipating and reading the situation in terms of that back pass and then putting the back pass under pressure, and he's double jumped, so he's not only jumped the centre back, he's carried his run on and made the goalkeeper force an error, and then Julie got up and slotted the penalty away after another lengthy stoppage in play again. So really cool customer when it comes to penalties, and I'm sure we're in no doubt when we saw Cabs take it that the result was going to go into the back of the net.
Obviously, not too many clear-cut chances, but enough to see us through the game. But I think things that you'll look at in positivity is a clean sheet again this afternoon as well.
Yeah, really important. That's one area we haven't had enough of. So when we look back and we review, that's certainly an area where we haven't had enough clean sheets. And to be successful, that's certainly a good base to start from. So delighted with the clean sheet. Connor will be happy with that as well, his second game, but making his debut at home with a clean sheet. And I really thought it was a clean sheet performance as well. So fully deserved by the players that.
Couple of changes to the squad and a couple of notable enforced changes around the pitch as well. Obviously, Gaffer talked heavily about Jake Kane being rewarded a more advanced position this afternoon and played well, but also want to point out that Miguel Freckleton's first game in a while as well and was solid in a back 4 unit.
Yeah, he was, and real credit to supporters as well, because obviously his first time here, it was a difficult period, but I just think the culture we're creating at the football club, not only within the squad but out on the terraces as well, that's transferred, and you've seen that today. And Miguel, real solid performance. If you look at that back 4, Skipper going into the back line as well, Miguel coming out, making his first start for several months out as well, Connor only making his second, so I could keep going on and on. It was really pleasing, and like I said, I thought it was a clean sheet performance.
Tamisi Sobuwali's played a lot of football so far this season, but it was great to see Joel back out there getting some minutes, but obviously a nice rest for Tamisi, who's played so many games as well.
Yeah, we just keep going on, don't we, about the changes in the back line. Again, Joel hasn't played much football, been out for a long time, and then to do that, credit to him. In terms of keeping himself fit. Always say when you're injured, it's an opportunity to really come back even stronger, fitter, faster and stronger. And what a display, because credit to Chesterfield. We've got a lot of respect for Paul Cook and his teams. They've got some really good players and some really good wide players. So credit to our fullbacks, credit to the back line, credit to the players in front of them. We contained a very good Chesterfield team who have got a lot of attacking options, and so yeah, delighted for all of them.
Before I talk about the support this afternoon, that win today gets us up to 15th, closer towards that top half of the table. So the mood in the dressing room must be fantastic.
Yeah, we're in good form. I think if you look at the form last 5 games, if you can look at the last 10 games, we're certainly, I know for certain it's playoff form, and we've just got to continue that. We just felt after Port Vale and Harrogate, there's probably a little bit of a pin put into the balloon. So this week has been a strange week. I know the manager spoke about it. When I say a strange week, there's been disappointment, there's been a little bit of a hangover, but Gaffer being the Gaffer, certainly just rewired, reset everybody, and you could see the focus and determination today to put disappointing results right, and like I said, delighted for everybody connected to the football club.
Well, let's talk about the fans, because even from the first minute they were in fantastic voice, even more so in the 5th minute as well. But just incredible to share that moment, even with the fans at the end, and obviously all of our staff internally and the players with our fans. It's just a fantastic feeling at the moment.
Yeah, there seems to be a trend, doesn't there, at the end of games, whether it be managers, players doing this connection with the fans. I don't even know what it's called, but I certainly saw Jonah, our kit man, being led by Harry Smith, and that connection with the supporters. So it's night and day to how it was to how it is now, and yeah, long may it continue, and that's really important. We continue the momentum, and wherever we finish this season, it's important. Winning becomes a habit, and that carries on into next season.